Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your certified Scentsy consultant. So today I have for you a nice little Saturday afternoon Scentsy Club haul. And this is probably the biggest Scentsy Club box I have ever gotten. It's quite a lot. There's a whiff box in here, that's why it's so big, but this is a quarterly haul that is jam-packed with all sorts of things that I absolutely love out of my club, plus the whiff box. Now, being that I will be releasing this toward the very end of October, I will do the whiff box last because most of you have probably already seen the spoilers. You already know what's in here, and it's more just for fun, and because I did see some sneak peeks, this should be an incredibly valuable whiff box. So let's just jump right into it, and I will randomly pull bars out and we will talk about everything that I have in my club. Why have a club, number one, before I even open this? It is primarily to do the always get my bar perk that Scentsy Club offers, which is to save scents that are retired and may never ever come back. The difficult part about club is deciding how long to keep a scent, especially if you start to get a stack like I have of a couple bars that are in here, or also maybe you just want a couple of a particular bar and you don't want to make another individual order, which is also something that I've got going on in here. So let's just dive right in. You can have a monthly, you can have a bi-monthly, and you can have a quarterly. You can have all three, you can have two of those, you can have one. They ship on separate frequencies with separate shipping charges. So I have my quarterly, which I get 3 times a year. I skip once a year. My quarterly club, usually that'll get skipped in January, and you can only skip each type of club once a year. And then I have a bi-monthly, which has a lot more bakery and things like that in it, and that can be skipped also once a year without penalty. Otherwise you lose all those retired bars. There'll be a warning before you do something drastic like that if you have a Scentsy Club and you're trying to figure out on the website when you can afford to skip a shipment. So my bi-monthly's in the summer that I skip it. This one's in the winter that I skip it. So this has all of my wonderful seasonal scents. So with some of these, it's that last stock up round before the holidays begin. And you may hear my husband's lawnmower in the background. Like I said, it's a Saturday afternoon. I'm just jumping on for a few minutes because he's outside. The dogs are trying to take a nap. The girls are hopefully done with their schoolwork. And we are going to get into my box. Oh. Yes, there's lots of good stuff in here. Oh my. Oh. Here's the whiff box, which I do like the new packaging. They changed it to more of like a recycled cardboard, and it's very nice. And my very large, box of wax. Whew, okay, so let me put this down. And before I forget, what do you guys think of my new little handy dandy display tray so that I have wax out that maybe I want to melt this week or within the next couple weeks? I have had this tiered tray and it's just the wrong size for almost everything except the wax, which I think looks fantastic. So that's been my new aha moment for the week. I think we may have gotten that at Pier 1 or Target over time, and my younger daughter had it in her room for forever. Then she got sick of it, and then I've been trying to do something with it for a long time. Okay, so into our box we go. Oh, and the smell, you guys. Look at that. Smell of wafting wonderful wax. So first off the top, this one is not necessarily going to be in my club for forever, but I wanted an extra because this bar only comes in the holiday trio right now, and this is Cranberry Orange Cider. My kids are really liking this, and I think as the weather gets even colder in November, I'm going to love it. So it definitely has cranberry and orange and just a little bit of like a mulling spice, not super heavy. As I've already said in another review video, this kind of reminds me of the cross between blood orange spice and jeweled pomegranate. I think this is better than either of those, and it's very, very good. So I wanted an extra for November. As I will be melting it throughout the holidays, then I will figure out if I want to club it for real. Right, another one that's in here is Squeeze the Day. Now, Squeeze the Day is in here just for hubby. You know how this goes. You've heard that my husband's, oh, it's so good though. My husband's favorite bar is Squeeze the Day. It retired for fall winter, so I do have a brick, but I also will be keeping the bar in here until we know whether or not it comes back in the future spring summer catalog. All right, I have a Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. This is one of my favorite November scents. Oh, it's so good, you guys. This I will be melting a lot in November. I started to work on my Pilgrim's Thanksgiving memories melting basket, collecting all the right scents to share that with you guys in a week and a half. Can you believe? I am recording this on the 22nd of October. In a blink, it's going to be Halloween, and then it's going to be November, and then it's going to be time to start really seriously thinking about the holidays. And this bar with the cranberry and the pumpkin and just the right kind of spice. There's no actual pumpkin pie note in here, but it just reminds me of all the good things from Thanksgiving wrapped up together in one lovely bar. So that was in last year's Harvest Trio. It did not come back in the catalog, and it will be staying in my club for a very long time. All right, another one here is Cozy Chai, and this is a fantastic fall winter scent. This is one of my absolute top scents personally of all time from Scentsy. It's one that I melt more in cold weather, but I melt it all year. I just love it. So it's like the perfect gingerbread pumpkin spice blend latte, and it is gorgeous. All right, another one that I have in here is Vanilla Oud. Now this is never coming out of my club. This is so nice. Oh, it's vanilla, it's oud, it's leather, it's deep, it's dark, it's sophisticated, and it does not seem to be easy to vote back and bring back my bar more recently. This has been in my club for a long time, and it will stay there because it's fantastic in the wintertime and anytime that I just want some relaxing sophistication. The next one is Sugared Strawberry. Now this is a bar I may or may not keep for the long haul. We will see. I really like this, and it's fantastic mixed with Graham Cracker Crunch, which is actually one of the reasons that I still have it in my club. If this were to retire next spring, summer, I'd be sad, but as long as I have 2 or 3 of them, I think I'm good. I don't go through that many, but it's like lemon and strawberry and a little bit of currant, and it's like a sweet tart strawberry jam, and it's beautiful. All right, the next one is a Salted Bergamot Breeze, and I did take this out just because I was trying to trim down. This was from this summer's Island Days collection, and it's very, very nice. It's got like nice, almost a hint of pineapple, and then a salty oceanside air and water. It's really good. It's just, we have Atlantic Air, we have a few others, we have some bars of glacier water, so as long as I had a couple of these, I think I'm good to go. I don't know that we'll ever see this back, but it's a very nice summer water scent. All right, then we have Maple Vanilla Glaze. This is also a bar where I wanted another one of it from the holiday trio, and I'm actually melting this specific bar today in the basement. I was embracing everything about Saturday today. I've had a couple of crazy weeks, and today I wanted one of those stay home Saturdays. So I've put Maple Vanilla Glaze all throughout the basement to inspire me to make some sort of really good breakfast. So I made buttermilk pancakes from scratch. I did apple slices that then I slowly sauteed them in like maple syrup and some of the homemade local cider and some butter, and I got them like all caramelized and gooey, and I made bacon, and I topped all of the pancakes with that wonderful apple gooiness and the maple syrup. Oh, it was amazing. So you needed a bar like this to kick off a Saturday like that, and it's been fantastic. Okay, next I have my beloved Sweet Orange Pomander, which was a brick last year, and it will continue to come as a bar in my club. Now, right now, the 2022 holiday bricks, I will be adding caramel chestnut. Actually, I really should do that after I get off with this video. I will be adding caramel chestnut to my club. I'm not sure if I want bi-monthly or I want quarterly, because I've already almost completely done in the one brick that I got as consultant perks early, and I never do that. I have just been melting and melting that bar, just like the Sweet Orange Pomander from the year before. When I run out of bricks, which you eventually will, I will have my stockpile of bars in my club, and I will be able to get it forever and forever. But the Sweet Orange Pomander, oh, it's this fantastic deep spice with like an orange peel, a beautiful dried orange peel with clove and ginger and cinnamon. And it's got this depth and richness. I love this smell. I've only melted it once so far this year, but I will be melting it more and more between now and January. It's so good. Oops. Okay, so next after that, I have a bar of Scarlet Sunflower, which was just kind of a throw-in. I'm not going to be leaving it in my club per se, but I had melted some of this on my bedroom a couple weeks ago, and I loved it. So I just wanted one more bar for the end of October, beginning of November, to be able to just enjoy that in my smaller spaces. That is Cranberry and Apple and Sunflower, and it's a more gentle scent, so I wouldn't put that out in the open all that much unless you want to use like the whole bar, but it's so nice in small spaces. All right, the next one is Churro Churro. Now, Churro Churro, I'm debating whether I'm going to keep having this in my club. It is a beautiful smell with vanilla and cinnamon sugar and sort of a greasy fried pastry dough. But now that we have the maple vanilla glaze and a few others that are coming for bakery, there will be St. Nickerdoodle, which is incredible. I think St. Nickerdoodle might edge this one out. It's a similar thing. The vanilla that's in Churro Churro is amazing, though. Nothing else is quite like it. But I have Simply Vanilla in my bi-monthly club, so like I said, this one's kind of up for debate. I will be powwowing with my kids because I need to absorb some of the Christmas LTOs, and some of these may get the boot because my club, especially this quarterly, is quite large. All right, French Lavender. Now this is another one that's probably not going to stay indefinitely. I just wanted a couple extra bars because we don't have a lavender scent over the fall-winter period. And especially when January rolls around, I just love stuff like this, and I didn't want to be without it. So it's just sharp, fresh, beautiful lavender. All right, another one. Ooh, now this is probably staying. Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin was new in the new Harvest Trio this year, and I fell in love with this. It's so nice. So it's vanilla, it's a little bit of pumpkin, and it's just a hint of cinnamon, and I almost feel like there's a tiny, tiny bit of like an anise way in the background. I don't know, it's just exactly what it says. It's cozy. It has vanilla, and it has pumpkin, and it's delightful. And I think this is going to stay in my club for the long haul. So, so nice. Kind of a medium throw. Really good. I really enjoyed that in September. All right, this is Kukui and Coconut. Now, here is another one. The summer scents, I like them, but they do not have as much place in my heart as the holiday smells. So this is so good though. It's like, it's got kukui nut and sort of like a suntan macadamia smell. It's really good. It stayed longer than the salted bergamot breeze for sure. So we will see. I may or may not just drag this one all the way through till next summer and see how much I do or don't like it, melting it again. This was in the summer collection last year, so there's a chance it might be in the catalog this coming spring-summer season. We will not know till February because Scentsy is actually going back to their old style of seasonal change. So instead of January, preparing for February, we'll be preparing in February for the catalog launch in March. That's the way it used to be like a while ago. So we will have a March through August spring-summer season, and then a September through February fall-winter season. So this one time we're going to have like an extra month of the fall-winter season. So I'm really happy that I'm carrying some of these other bars in my club if I have a craving off-season to use them. Stroop Waffle Delight, totally, absolutely staying. This is so good. It's butter, it's Stroop Waffle Cookie. It is cinnamon and sugar. It is fabulous. Right now you can get it in one of the bundles if you still haven't ordered an October bundle, and if you're one of my customers or you need a consultant, my wafting wonderful wax.scentsy.us is always a place where you can go and look for the things that I talk about in the videos. So we can get a bundle, the bakery bundle right now with Stroop Waffle Delight. It's got sweet cream spice, gingerbread donut, and butter pecan. And then you can pick one of 3 different bundles. There's also, there's another bar in here that's in one of the other bundles that you can get with either the Succulent, the Glimmer and Glow, or the Take a Stand Warmer. And I chose this Take a Stand Warmer. It's in my holiday haul if you want to look at it. Anyway, Stroop Waffle Delight is available as a bar in one of those retired bar bundle warmer combos for the month of October. So good. So much like pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath & Body Works. Toasted Marshmallow. Now here's a bar that's not going anywhere. So many people wish that they had toasted marshmallow in their club. and it is so good. This is a wonderful mixer. It's good with around the campfire. It's good with like anything that needs sweetness, a little bit of maltiness, and marshmallowy goodness. So it is definitely not just fluffy marshmallow. It has depth, almost like a caramelized burnt smell, not unpleasant, but just toasted, and a little bit of malty goodness. Amazing bar. I'm so glad that it's there. That we need to get back and bring back my bar, guys. Let me have a sip of coffee here. There's a lot in this box. This is going to be a long video. So, next one is Summer Holiday. Now, this is a bar I throw in my club as insurance policy every year. This is almost up there with Cozy Fireside as far as like my favorite bar of all time, so I'm not letting Summer Holiday go anywhere until I see it back in next year's spring-summer catalog. This has amber and tiger lilies, oh my gosh, and vanilla, and I don't tend to melt it off season, but it is the most beautiful bar. And I'll tell you, if I was having kind of like a sad day, January, February, and I wanted to feel summery, I might throw this in a warmer in my bedroom. It is so lovely, so hard to describe. My favorite spring summer scent Scentsy has ever made. Okay, next we have hazelnut frosting. Now, some of you may have not heard of this bar. This is an old LTO from the Holiday Trio. I don't even know how many years ago. I believe it was the same year that we had Evergreen and Grapefruit and or Feelin' Pine. It's been a long time. Hazelnut frosting, oh, it's so good. So it's got buttercream frosting, it has hazelnuts, and it has ginger. And we will be having this launch of, in the middle of November, a new Buttercream Scentspirations line. I know that they wanted to do all new and fabulous. You could have put hazelnut frosting in there and it would have just been a hit. This is such a good understated bar. It is subtle, it is rich, it is delightful. It's perfect for November. All right, the next one is Lush Gardenia. Now this is another insurance policy. I know many people don't care for it, but my older daughter and I love it. So I will just be keeping this in until I know it comes back because oddly enough, I'm not a real florals girl. I love this. It's a saturated, rich, romantic gardenia. All right, next is Harbor's Edge. Now this one I keep saying I'm gonna get rid of it and I never do. But maybe this year I will actually get rid of it if my pile continues to grow because I don't melt it a lot. This was a fantastic August scent of the month several years ago. The reason that I keep it is because it has fern and raspberry with your fresh Atlantic type air. And it is just lovely. I like to melt this in the summer and sometimes in the middle of the winter. And it is just an unusual mix of notes for a fresh aquatic bar, and that is why I keep keeping it. Next we have, oh man, Farmhouse Fur. Now, November is when I melt Farmhouse Fur the most. And there's another bar in here. The two of them together are like the, if you have like the farmhouse feel in your home. You want to do sort of that cottage, farmhouse, modern farmhouse thing. This bar and another one I will talk about. These two, I'm so glad that I have them. They evoke that. So this, I believe that this has cinnamon, no, that's the other one. I always get these two mixed up. This one I believe has grapefruit and it's definitely got some cedar and it's got that fir. It is so warm. It's not like heavy on the tree. It's a beautiful mixture of tree and winter warmth and it's perfect November sitting by grandma's stove in the farmhouse. So good. If you have never smelled this and you get a chance to find a bar somewhere, please try it. We should get it voted back and bring back my bar. It is one of my absolute favorite scents that is tree-like, but not like a tree scent. All right, next we have Bamboo Yuzu. Now this one was from Bring Back My Bar last summer. I like this a lot. It's another one where I want to get a stack, but it may not stay, but it's so good. It's got lime, it has, oh, there's the yuzu, which is like a Japanese lime. And it has other notes that I'm not remembering, but it's warm and it is sweet, and yet it is very citrusy and fresh. Oh, it's got the bamboo in there with the yuzu, and it is just a delight. I really, really enjoyed this. Probably my favorite citrus scent, right up there with cocoa lime. All right, next one is White Sands. Now, White Sands is another bar that I'll probably never take out of my club. It is elegance personified. It is this beautiful whispery summer scent with like jasmine and rice milk or something along those lines. Sounds kind of like a weird note, but it just gives this smooth creaminess. It is a very elegant, lovely summer resort smell. Next, and we're like only halfway through, guys, is Cozy Cashmere. Now here's another one of those bars that I would be okay with getting rid of, but my kids are not yet. Oh, this is so good though. It's got like amber, blackberries, musk. It's similar to Cozy Cashmere, but more wintry and not Cozy Cashmere, Cozy Cardigan. I always get these two mixed up. Cozy Cashmere was in the Cozy collection. It's been in my club for years. That was one of our LTOs around Christmas time, like 5-6 years ago now. Probably one of my favorite LTO collections. It had Cozy Cabin, Cozy Spice, Cozy Cranberry. That one I didn't love as much. I've still got half a bar of it and I don't know what to do with it. The Cozy Cashmere, it just, you name it, everything was cozy. It was phenomenal. But that is a bar I could live without. Not so much my kids. I prefer Cozy Cardigan, which is in the catalog. Okay, here's the other Homestead Farmhouse Starter Kit bar. Homestead Holiday. And if you have never smelled this and you're curious, again, you can go and get one of those retired bar bundles. The Christmassy bundle has cranberry garland, which I don't have in my club. I wish I did. Cranberry garland, Homestead Holiday, snowberry, and I think peppermint dreams. All of them are amazing bars. This one is my favorite though. This is the one that has cinnamon stick and the blood orange and the fir needle. Oh, you guys. This and Farmhouse Fur, they are so good. This is a nostalgic Christmas scent. This is like third or fourth in line for me of best Christmas scents that Scentsy has ever made. It is fantastically warm and rich and relaxing, and I will be keeping this in my club for forever. All right, next is Red Berry and Spruce, and this is a beautiful bar. This was in Scents of the Season a couple years ago. Then it ended up in the catalog. Now it's retired. And it's so good. Now this captures blue spruce to a T. I have a bunch of different fir, spruce, balsam, whatever kind of trees in my backyard, and when I cut all the different branches to make Christmas arrangements, which we will be doing, we will be making a wreath, we will be doing some stuff November and early December. Blue spruce plus cranberry and raspberry is what this bar smells like. It's amazing. It reminds me kind of the high-end florist's version of Christmas arrangements. I love this bar. All right, next we have Black Forest Pine. Now this was last December's scent of the month. This is so good. It is a tree scent, truly a tree scent. It's so sophisticated and dark and moody. I love it. So it's got the beautiful pine. I think it has fir. It's got smoked vanilla and peppered tangerine. It is one of the most complex, beautiful tree type scents Scentsy's ever done, and this will be staying in my club. It is also my best friend's favorite scent, and she likes two scents, Black Forest Pine and Lilacs and Violets. That's it. So I keep that so she can have one and I can have one, kind of a deal. Okay, so 2 summer holiday? Oh, I must have 2 summer holidays in my club, or I had 2 to begin with and I already dropped it down. I don't remember. I'm going to have to go look at my quantity. That's great. I mean, I could always use more, but I thought I only had 1 quarterly, so it's fine anyway. Great bar. Then we have Sweet Plum Pastry, and this is one of those that I keep just because it's a great bar, but it's one that when other people find out you have it in your club, it's sort of like, you know, that one special coveted object. Oh, you have Sweet Plum Pastry in your club. I'm so jealous. I mean, I don't want anybody to be jealous of me. I have mailed these to people. I have given them away because I want everyone to experience this. I'm not trying to be selfish and hoard them, but Sweet Plum Pastry is just sort of the it bar that you want to have in your club. So it's got the plum, it's got like a crust note, it's just this wonderful, like middle of the fall or middle of the winter or middle of the summer or middle of the spring bakery scent that makes you happy. All right, what else do we have? We have Pistachio Ice Cream. Now, I did take this out. This is my last bar, Pistachio Ice Cream. I've got 4 or 5 of them. I've not been going through them. I mostly melt this in like February, so it's got coconut, it's got pistachios, it's got an ice cream base. It's very, very nice. And I haven't seen it come back in club from voting for Bring Back My Bar in Forever, which is why I haven't taken it out. But how many bars can you have? This is one that's not been getting enough of my attention. It's very, very good though. And I do tend to save it for February and melt it sort of as a candy smell. It is gorgeous. The pistachio note is spot on in that. Okay, next I have Summer Rain. Now this is a bar that I took out of my club because I wasn't using it that much, and then I missed it terribly. So when we had the opportunity to put it back in our club this summer from BB&B, I did. So, oh, this is beautiful. This shares some notes with Mahalo Coconut. And this is just an elegant, beautiful, fresh Summer Rain smell. It's got cyclamen, it's got black lava salt. It's so good. And this is a fresh scent that I can totally get behind and love, so this will be staying in my club for at least a while. All right, then we have Hendrix. Hendrix is my favorite masculine scent. It is warm. It's got pink peppercorn and patchouli, and I don't know if it actually has vanilla, but it smells like it has vanilla. I know it's got tobacco flower. I melted this about 3 weeks ago, and it was fabulous in the house for fall. So good. Okay, I've got a couple bars left, and then I think that's it in here. So last 3 bars. Now I'm not keeping this in my club, but I did want 2 bars of Halloween Town, not because I'm into Halloween. I'm not. I'll probably even... Anyway, this is one of those, like Jack's Obsession, where I'm not into the storyline and I don't do any of that stuff, but I love the scent. So this bar is deep and dark and mysterious. It's got cranberry, it's got cedar. It's one of those like moody fall bars, kind of like Ghostly Greetings, that I just wanted a couple of it. I'm not going to keep it for forever. It took me 3 years to get through my first bar of this, but I just wanted a couple more. So that's a stock up on Halloween Town. It'll last me forever. It's super strong too. And then last but not least is Cozy Spice. And this is with Cozy Cashmere from the Cozy Collection. Love them both very much. This will be the last man standing from the Cozy Collection as I'm weeding things out over the years in my club. This Cozy Spice, I love spice. This is a soft spice scent. So it's almost like a cup of spiced tea with a nice big dollop of milk in it. And it's just relaxing and gentle. Very nutmeggy. Oh, it's so good. So this one stays. So that is everything that's in my club. Now let's turn to the whiff box. I have not opened a whiff box in a long time. And I got one in the spring that was not real great. I got one over the summer that I didn't even bother to film because I get them so late. Y'all already know what's in it. But for fun, here is my October whiff box. And the spoilers told me this was going to be an incredibly happy and incredibly valuable whiff box. I think the total of goods in here is close to $50. And if you put it in club and you use it as a half off item, I got everything in here for $15, you guys. That doesn't even cover the cost in full price of the 3 of these, let alone everything else that's in here. So I have a Scentsy buddy, which will probably go to one of my kids or a friend of the child, which, again, I'm not a Star Wars person, but somebody will love this. So this, ooh, he smells good. This is in the Mandalorian scent, and I'll be passing this off to my daughter. This is such a good smell. I do have quite a few bars of this scent packed away. So that is the child. Not a big deal for me, but the bars, I wanted all of these. I love maple rum cake. Been going through tons of it. It's in the Harvest Trio. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. Then cinnamon buttercream. This is so good too. And then Sips of Cider, which is another one where not a home run for a lot of people. I really enjoy it. My husband loves it. So these 3, phenomenal. Couldn't do better. I mean, it was just great. So then we have the Counter Clean and Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, which I've been loving and going through like crazy. So I definitely wanted more of that. And then we have a scent circle and a scent pack. You cannot do better than this. Farm Stand Pumpkin, which is one of my all-time favorite pumpkin scents in the, what is that one? Scent pack. And Clove and Cinnamon, one of my favorite scents in the scent circle. And then to top it all off, even though I've already done an entire video on the new scent of the month for next year, or next month, if you have not checked out my November 2022 scent of the month video. Oh, I won't even tell you what all I do in it. Let's just say I loved it. So here's the Sweet Orange and Evergreen, and I'm not even going to open this because I know what it smells like. It smells like a nostalgic smell from another company from my childhood. It's got layers of evergreens. I don't get a lot of orange, but it's such a good scent. It is just amazing. This smell, this sweet orange and evergreen, will absolutely be going straight into my club and never coming out. So that is everything that was in the whiff box. It was one absolutely fabulous deal. So everything here is what was currently in my Scentsy Club. I've already altered some of those things, like the Halloween Town. I'm not going to carry that. I already got rid of Salted Bergamot Breeze. I got rid of Pistachio Ice Cream. But the bulk of the rest of it, I will keep carrying. I will skip my January, and then I will reassess for my April shipment. So until then, this is Elizabeth Scenes and Scents with my quarterly club, and you too can start a club of any kind, monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, all three, at my website, which I've already shared with you, waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us. Thank you to everyone who has had a Scentsy Club with me. It is such a valuable part of our business. I love Scentsy Club subscribers. You have a special place in my heart because I see how much you love your wax just like I do. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.